No.
So excuse me for assuming that you're Northern. Talking to Heidi? Let me put Heidi in a nutshell. Because I just found out some things about Heidi. Heidi had breast cancer. She had a double mastectomy. Didn't know that. Couldn't tell. I told Amy. I said, you know, I used to check girls out. Top to bottom. Boobs and ass. I used to do that. I did not even notice that Heidi doesn't have boobs. And she's a bigger woman. I didn't even notice. Heidi has OCD. Did I say that right? That's so...
Obsessive compulsive disorder?
Yes, OCD. And she didn't... They told me, that Michelle told me that she's the main manager. And she said, when you work with her, you'll understand what I mean. Honey, I worked a 2-hour shift yesterday. You saw how big Jamboree is. You know the cart, when you first walk in the door, there's the square cart here, and then a round cart right beside it?
I was honestly paying attention to the kids most of the time I was
Okay.
there.
Well, if you go in and check it out. Heidi... Well, no, actually, she was in the back. Heidi spent her entire 2 hours that I was there working on the newborn wall and the S cart. The S cart is a cart shaped like an S with all of the Apple MP collection on it.
I'm pretty sure I can understand what this cart would be.
She spent all of her time doing that. The rest of the store was a mess. I'm talking about they had clothes from girls to boys, boys to girls. It was everywhere. So I'm walking around, fixing stuff up, you know, doing everything. Heidi's still working on the S-cart. Okay? So then I'm bored. I fixed everything in the store. Everything. And I'm just walking around like, waiting for a customer to come in, ring up the customer, which half the people that walk in don't buy shit. I would actually say 3/4 of the people that walk in don't buy shit. Which is surprising because they have really awesome deals. Everything in that store is under $12.99. Everything.
And I'm pretty sure most of the people that walk in there don't have kids.
Why would you walk in a kid's clothing store if you don't have
curious.
kids? Anyways. So, she spends her entire time doing it. I am so bored, Leon. I had time to go to each shelf in the fucking store and make sure that the wire on the coat hanger wasn't overlapping each other on the bar. That's how bored I was yesterday. Heidi doesn't talk to me. She'll say hi when I come in. She spends my entire 2 hours not talking to me. And I was telling Amy that today, and Amy's like, really? I was like, yeah. She'll say a few things to me occasionally because we're in the store together and nobody else is there. I'm a very talkative person. And Amy was like, yeah, I've noticed. I was like, I can chat to somebody's fucking ears off and talk till their ears bleed, figuratively. But I'm that type of person. I want to communicate with you, especially when I'm standing in a small area and you're the only fucking person to talk to. I'm going to talk to you. Heidi doesn't talk to me. And it makes me feel like, oh, well, she's pretty much saying, you know. So I kind of backed off on when it came to Heidi yesterday. I was like, okay, thank you. I'll just make sure these wires ain't, because she's OCD. Like, if I do something on a shelf and I walk away from the shelf, I turn around, Heidi's doing something to that shelf. And that pisses me off. Don't go behind me when I've made sure that everything is perfect on that shelf or decent on the shelf and try to perfect every little thing. Like, it can't be, the coat hanger can't be crooked in the back, which I fix the coat hangers. I don't let them be crooked and slanted and all that because clothes fall off. But she's OCD. And Amy was telling me, well, if that continues to happen, because Amy's the assistant manager, she said, if that continues to happen, talk to me and Michelle about it, because she's on medication for that. Because she's, like, antisocial or whatever. Will you come outside with me? It's hot in here. Oh, never mind.
I'm actually getting some relief right now.
Okay.
What was your point?
About what? Yeah, I didn't get to talk to you about work yesterday.
Oh, I thought you were trying to prove a point because you went into that tangent.
I didn't talk to you today about work. I'm. Point being, my job is very boring. Maybe. That might be my point. Very boring. Like Amy was doing busy work. She was moving hats from one rack to another. That the rack was right next to each other. So, very boring job. But I mean, I guess that's not a bad thing considering I'm getting paid to just stand there and say, "Hi, how can I help you?"
Ooh.
I'm smoking a cigarette and then I'm going to bed. You need to go to bed because the kids will be up at 7.
Yep.
The ass cracked a motherfucking dog. Our son likes it that way.
Iron Banner Flash. Bravo team. This battle will test all that you are. You're in the lead.
Wow, that was surprising. He was my
ammo inbound. Heavy ammo available. Finish them. Good work, Guardian. Your light is strong.